to think about things sort of from a 4-pillar approach. So we're going to start with the 4-pillar approach with Jeff. And within each category, we're going to mention a few things that we think are important. And then we're going to triage what's most important and what works best for both your financial budget as well as your temporal budget for Jeff. Meaning, how much time do you want to dedicate each week to Jeff? Because I think a really important distinction between maybe somebody who doesn't have time to educate a client as much as I do or have built into my schedule is they might say, well, gosh, here's what I recommend. And that's really the gold standard. And if you can't do that much, then I'm not sure we can help Jeff.
Yep.
In the case of arthritis management, I feel very strongly that where there is a lack in pennies, if someone is willing to make that up with time and some dedication to their pet, we can always come to a place where we can achieve really good comfort and really good quality of life for that pet. So we'll still think of things in the 4-pillar approach, but within each of those pillars, we'll just triage to the top what we feel is most important to build into the budget from the financial standpoint.
Okay.
So my first pillar is nutrition and supplements. And you've mentioned that Jeff is a little bit overweight. So that's where we're going to start because it is, number one, the least expensive. And number two, probably has the biggest impact out of anything else that we will talk about today. And what I tell clients sort of jokingly, tongue in cheek, but I want my arthritis patients to be supermodel skinny. So if you are getting snide comments at the dog park that your dog looks too thin, then they're probably just the perfect weight. And I think particularly with a furry Labrador or a golden retriever, sometimes I think we've really trained ourselves in our society to think that overweight is the normal way that dog should look. And what we understand is that actually keeping that dog at a lower weight is the most important thing we can do. So there are a number of studies looking at both elbow arthritis and hip arthritis and looking at just a weight loss plan alone with no other interventions can reduce lameness scores very significantly and reduce quality of life and activity level around the house. Getting calories off, taking calories out of the diet, getting weight off the pet is so important. And one of the things that I want to